Oh, it's locked it again, damn it. So I had to start a new one, it kicked me out. Damn it. For whatever reason at the minute, YouTube's really bad for letting you refresh. It just kicks you. Hopefully, oh heck, hopefully you find me. Hopefully. Kirsty, all right. Kirsty, could you put a link in the other one? I got kicked and I couldn't get back in. Gavin, you all right? Yay, finally. It just won't let me refresh. It just kicks me. It normally lets you resume. But this one, no. Yeah, had to start again, Tango. It wouldn't let me. I was talking. Oh, heck. I was talking away. Ooh, Claudio, how are you doing? I'm stuck in this gap. Ooh, my bum's stuck. Little gap. How are you doing, Scott? Back again. It's changed so much since the last time we were down here. Now there's foxes here as well, but I haven't seen one yet. Can't work out where the earth is. Ooh, heck. Buds. Thanks, Gavin. Fingers, stop it. Let's climb over. So far today, I've had 2 sets of steps that are broken. So we'll see how these go. Not sure what they've used to make these steps, but you've got a dog door. Thanks for putting the link over there, Kirsty. Ooh, oh, cock one. Ooh, I get my foot stuck on the fence post on this one. And we're down. You had a deer through. Angela, good morning. Oh, you checked away in the first? I couldn't get back in. Nessie. Frack. Yeah, I will do. I'll start using StreamYards all the time again now, I think. Because it irritates the hell out of me. You can't fix it. And if you try to fix it, you get kicked. Whereas StreamYard, you don't. And it tends to hold signal more stable as well. Raven, sorry about that, Raven. We'll have a look to see if the otters have been down on the back. We'll do some tracking. There's loads of squirrels in here, so you get them on this little tiny beach as well. We've got the graveyard just above us. How are you, Claudio? Claudio's a very talented man. He's our musician. Let's have a look down on the beach. This is where the kids come swimming in the summer, all the local kids. It's Daisy, yay! I thought it was really kind of Nessie to get you a bucket yesterday. I was killing myself laughing about some of the stuff that went on yesterday. So we've had a busy bank, and I believe we've got squirrel prints. We might have otter. Something's been walking this bank a lot. Including the birds. And it's heavy. Mornings and nights I get light here, I love it. I can't sleep with the windows closed. I wake up to dawn chorus and wow, a lovely thing to wake up to. Let's get up this bank. This bank's a pain in the butt. Yes, Scott, are your sugars all right? And it's happy birthday to Beth part 2, so we've got all the bluebells out on this bottom part. Thank you, Claudia. I hate this hill, especially when I've got a bog full of rocks. Can't smell foxes today. Now, all this side caved in. This was graveyard, so a lot were reinterred. But not but, get it right. Indiana Jones in the house. So you've got the deer track and the like mountain goats, because that bank gets really steep. I followed it, but I didn't go too far. Good, Scott. Glad to hear it. The oldest grave in here is 1686. We'll have a lot of war graves. We'll have a Canadian war grave here. We have naval commanders from the 1700s. Oh, my legs. No, said you drive on the wrong side of the road. And your roads are like one of our motorways. Aren't they pretty? No idea what they are. Really pretty. Thanks, Frank. The wind is getting up. Let's see what it's like when we get into the cemetery. This is the older cemetery, but they've moved a new one close by. So it's not used now. There's no recent burials here. My favourite headstone is the pottery one that's been fired in a kiln. Never seen one like that before. It's beautiful. And this part of the bank slipped and just plumped the tree there, and the tree's carried on growing. It's fine. Happy days. I've come right up from the water. Wrong side. And we'll have the fire and brimstone seat that was gifted in the back corner. We'll go up to the seat. Sit here and rest and think before you end up here, is what it pretty much means. See, I'll go over it because I'll get my leg caught on that. I can just hop that one, but oh, for the love of God. Right, hang on. Ooh, because I said that before I got in the graveyard. Right, respectful Shazit. They've been in and cleared it up. Nice one, Frack, thank you. Scott's a lovely guy. And he works hard. These ones are fairly recent. 60s. I think they're the newest in here. But up here we've got some old war graves, as well as the fire and brimstone in the corner. Pretty nice one. So this one, unusual war grave. In loving memory of William Symington, MBCGM, Ed Jeff of Leafield, Brampton, MA job, 4th Battalion, Border Regiment. What's MA? Oh, Major, duh. Having a slow morning, he was a Major. So Major William Symington. Ignore me. It's early in the morning for me talking. That deer path comes right over the top. And just look how vertical it is. You've got no chance of me getting down there. I'm amazed this corner hasn't fallen in actually. So you have the gifted fire and brimstone seat. All right, Mick, nice one. And it says, before you rest forever here, sit and think and pray. 1926. That was put in. Challenging, good morning. Challenging makes me hungry. Yes, sun's come out, kinda. It's not going to be out for long. It's just got smacked in the face. We have a squeaky tree. Which one's squeaking? And it's over there. Don't like squeaky trees. Be careful of squeaky trees. That's huge. Jake, how you doing, homeless? You good? That cross is beautiful. But the lettering's fallen off. It has lead lettering. And another one. William Richardson, Milburn. Oh my God, the date. 1952, Arthur Henry Towers. There's some up here that the trees are eating. The real old ones are further up. We'll go around the old ones. And there's some old ones in here. 5 a.m, you're up early. I should research the Canadian soldier that's here. 1914, 1941, 1942. Some of them are just beautiful. 1931. That is so pretty. George Proctor and Eleanor, his wife. Ooh, nearly went backwards. Can we read this little one? The little ones won't be sad. Who have we got? Richard Killen. And there's moss on the dates, and I don't want to move it because you can damage the headstone and lose parts. There you go, Tango, that sun's gone. Yes, I will. I'm going to take you to the old park, Raven. I'll show you up there. This is the more modern part. It's mad that we're all over the world. The priests have their own area up the top there. So here's the first war grave we're going to come across. And this is Private Arbel Border Regiment, 16th of October 1916, age 40. Thank you for your service. This top end is a bit of a status symbol, the huge headstones. Were you, Angela? So we have Lance Corporal J. Campbell, Border Regiment, 31st of October 1918, age 21. Thank you for your service. Salika girl, how are you doing? Harry, beloved son. Someone's shooting again. We'll go past my favourite as we hit the old part. And my favourite one is this one. I've not seen anywhere like this. Pottery headstone. Here's the Canadian officer. Sergeant J. Patterson, Machine Gun Corps, 13th April 1918, age 34. His end was peace. Thank you for your service. But this, look how beautiful this is. It is stunning. And I can't find the artist's name. Stand back so you see the whole thing. Been repaired on the bottom. And we have, to my father, the Reverend John Wesley Hetherington, son of James Hetherington, who died 20th of April 1942, aged 64. And my mother Mary died 1923, aged 40. It's just gorgeous. Unusual. Right, older part. I'm not going to go through the long grass. My feet are dry considering we're walking them through long grass. Yes, Lika, I've never seen a headstone like that before. Certainly not in this area. This one's a big one. Ooh. Ah, my bag's just gone. I did so well there to say nothing. That would be naughty and consecrated ground. I'll carry it that way. So yeah, if you don't know, Abandoned and Forgotten Wales, he scares the crap out of me. Bravest man on YouTube. Look at that angel, it's huge. Oh, fly, get off. If you fly on my hand. So I'm get close to her. She's got a flower wreath. Really pretty. Yeah, cool, Zed. A lot of the older ones, you get inscriptions and carvings on the back. A lot of the time you have skull and crossbones, hearts, sand timers. And again, this one is huge. William Grant, son of George and Elizabeth Sinclair Smith, New Brewery. Born 1878, oh bless him. Born 8th of March 1878 and died August the 11th, 1878. Also the above, Elizabeth Sinclair. 7th of September 1841 to 1880. Oh, we've actually got the mason's name. J. Routledge. Let's have a look. Who else have we got? I don't think we have any others. And this family plot. Oh, we do. George Smith, who died at Glasgow, March 23rd, 1903, aged 59. Also, Corporal James Smith, eldest son of the above, who died Belmont Road Hospital, Liverpool, 1917, aged 47. So I wonder if he was brought back. Somebody's had an accident in training, maybe. Good idea, Angela. Where is it? Is it back? Oh, it's right back there. I can clip it from the live. Here we've got all the status symbol. Huge headstones. Jamie, good morning. Oh, they lost so many kids. Daughter, Elizabeth, she died aged 3 in 1862. Their son Robert, who died in infancy. Isabella, their daughter, who died November 17th, if you can make that out, 1857, aged 1 year. Their son, aged 8 months, 7 years old. Another son, 1 year old. Another 1 year old, another baby. Oh my God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 children they lost. Poor people. The wife, she died at 92 years old. More children. Oh, they lost a Robert, their son, who died November 1st. Is that 1847? Yes, 1843. No, 7. Age 26 in France. More children. Wow, poor people. EL3, how you doing? Some of these, it's weird. It's all local stone, but some weather better than others. Susanna Clark, Aberdare, who died February the 6th, age 40. Thomas was a draper and died in 1865. She died in 1864. 1871 and 1876. That one's really big. This one's unusual for here. It's in relief in marble in memory of Jane Armstrong of Allenby, who died Milburn, 1887, age 75. It's a rural area, and the people here would live in really, really long lives for that point in time. It amazes me. The other graveyard at the Priory, there are people nearly 100 years old, and they were in the 1800s, and it's like, wow. So we have a backwards one there. And this one's so pretty. And it's weathered really, really well. What date do we have? 1864. There's son William, 10th of December 1864, died 1865, a year old. And a little girl that died at 6 months old too. Poor people. Nessie. And a lot of these, the ironwork's gone because of the war effort. Some people replaced it, but the majority didn't. Hang on, what's this one? Memory of Anne Peterburn, who died 1861, age 52. Daughter of the above in infancy. Ralph, son of Peter and Hannah. So he must have been married. 1874. daughter, 1874, age 11 months. They lost 2 children in 11 days. Yeah, 2 children, 11 days. Oh, excellent, Gareth. Excellent. Look forward to seeing that. David Palmer, 1876. So that one's pretty. It's unusual. Maybe. Very possibly. I like to see the sandstone. It just wears so easily. Lower Michigan, how you doing? Look at this marble one. Big marble. Born 1816, died 1901. Really pretty sandstone. And back, see, it's not sandstone, marble. It's got a sandstone base, and the rest is marble. This one, that is a priest grave. The priests always had these locally. It's 1886, and it's so hard to read. It's written in relief on marble. So the priest's wife and daughter also buried here. Can we read his name? No, I can't. I can't quite make him out. On the old church, we have the grave of a priest. Now, it's thought that he was with armed forces. There is a carved sword and a chalice. Often led to believe that it is... Oop. No, Raven, I don't. Sorry, I answered you before, but I think the signal had gone. Volume had gone. The largest of the crow family here is called a carrion crow, but no ravens that I know of. Look at that. That's beautiful. Angela, hit the coffee. Look at the engraving of that, it's gorgeous. (1874). Now this is the oldest section of all on this side. Dilbar, how you doing? Why, Kirsty? Here's one of the older ones with the engraving on the back. What do we have? There's written on there, but I can't make it out. You get coats of arms, you get skull and crossbones. But this is actually a really old one. From the style that it's written. Here lies the body of... Can't make it out, unfortunately. I haven't had enough coffee this morning either. There's got a couple here with a coat of arms on the back. And another with a coat of arms. We've got acorns on this one as well. There you go, we've got the... Is that a pine cone? No, it's an acorn. Is that a pine cone? Maybe a pine cone. Z. Here lies the body of James, the son of John and Isabella. Oh, give me the date, please. Age 6 years old. I can't get the date. Same with that one. It's these older ones. All this really simplified font. And as we go back in time, as we move down this side, S's become Old English F's. This one is 1800, age 28. Here lies the body of John Graham of Ray, who died 10th 1100, age 28 years old. Oh, I'm not cutting down and getting worse because I've got this issue. It's giving me dry mouth all the time. Some lovely wild garlic. And another priest. Hello, little lamb. Last time we were here, oh, they've got newborns. Let's see if they'll let me get close. We've got to see some newborn lambs. Now she's walking. Hello, girl. Little black lamb. Gareth neither does mine. 1779. Here lies the body of William Lionel, who died February the 23rd, 1779, aged 36. And this one's actually been restored. It's got a restore date on it. SSC, how you doing? I have another really old one. 17. Here lies the body of who departed September 1740. Ah, that's why I can't read it. So, this one. Interesting stonemasons around here. Can you see? We've got a line, that line down the middle. So we have someone on this side, John Bell, who they can't fit words in, so they don't start a new line, they just keep going to the word on the next line. Departed September 1746, and this side is the wife, and they forgot to put the of in. Wife of John Bell of Bram. See how they put the M at the top there? Tin. Who departed 1756, I think. Even this was the Roman century point. This is the church. We'll go along these lines and then we'll cut to it. I can only see one definite piece of Roman masonry on the building outside. This one's 1756. The moss is helping. Again, it's that really simplistic style. Oh, cool, Mick. How long will she be in for? That one was massive. There's a huge cross inside. I haven't got the keys. The lady wasn't in. I'm wondering if it's from there. There's also some Roman tablets in there as well. That's an old one. John died June 17. 1811, I think. No, 18th. 8 years of age. Oh, bless him, he was only 8. And it's got inscriptions on the top, which again is unusual for here, but I can't make them out. This has got inscriptions on the back, and it has a sand timer on this side. The skull and crossbones are up over there. We'll hit those ones as well. They've lost their faces. I love the coat of arms on here, on the back of this one. It's just stunning. And we have a guy with a sand timer and a staff. See the sand timer in his hand? He looks how I feel. And he's got a staff. On that side, he looks like he's got a football kit on. He looks like he's wearing shorts. Is this skull and crossbones, I wonder? Yes, it is. So it's not a sign of piracy. It's just a common symbol at the time. So you've got your skull and your crossbones. Remembereth written at the top. Oh, thank you, Zed. So that's going to the outside of the building, but we're carrying along up here. 1815. Ooh, dizzy ducks. I'm dizzy. Shouldn't get up so quick. Again, really old. The 1866 is as we come into the church itself, the graveyard itself. So this one is 1756. Here, like, to the memory of John Graham of the Wheat Sheaf. He was a merchant who died 16th of February 1750, aged 31. Here's another really old one in that simplistic right font. The older they are, the smaller they tend to be, but they're all more ornate. PA, good morning. Hang on, I'm coming back up to you, Mick. Nick Rocks. To the memory of Thomas. Now this one is a family of adult children, and they lost 3 or 4 children in a very short span of time. We have John Anthony and Sarah Lawson. They both died August 1834, aged 10 years. They must have been twins, those ones. But they lost both twins. Also, John, son of Anthony, and Sarah. Bless. Oh, she died in childbirth, maybe. But it's only one age, so I presume they were twins. Here lies the body of Edward, son of Edward and Anne. 1816, it looks like. And that is the skull and crossbones, which is so pretty. That one is enormous. That's about 7 foot tall. So this is beautiful. Hang on. Look at that for a coat of arms. It's stunning. Spirit, how are you doing? Oh, Spirit, hang on, I'll give you a wrench. Oh, no, I nearly took mix. There you go, you got a wrench. How are you doing, Spirit? This is the oldest part. This is the Norman window. And this archway is where it's thought to be a priest is buried. How you doing, PA? And we have the sword. So you got the top of the sword just there. I hope you can make it out. It goes all the way along. And then just there, we've got a chalice. Hang on, move that grass. Just in there, I've got a chalice. And the local historians think that he served with armed forces. Now, there's lots of different work on this masonry, but this is the one that stands out. That's got to be from Hadrian's Wall or the sentry post itself. And again, a lot of the buildings here were stone robbed from Hadrian's Wall and the sentry points and garrisons. This wall needs a lot of work done to it. It's really bowed out. Ooh. Now, put the bag down, Shazza. Was it zoomed out and a half? This bag's on its last legs. 1836, Christopher. These were a bit of a fashion, this shape. We've got a few. And they tended to be the families with more money. Like hers, you can't read it yet. The others you can. One of my favourites is down the other side. We'll go visit it. Go visit him. (1833). Is that remembereth? Not quite sure. 1757. I mean, that one's in such good nick. Where others are pretty much rubbed off. Here lies the body of William Bowerbank, who died 1757. Another really old one. And this one, 1717, I think. 1719. Got another priest. Now this one. There was something about this one. What was it I find? It's got a cross, a sword. So it's got a sword engraved into the top, which is unusual. Zed. How you doing, Robert? Good to see you. These ones creep me out because they're kind of getting away and the rabbits get in and they start digging. And it's creepy. We have an angel on the back of this one. Ooh, Mick. What we've got, it's that sticky stuff. But I can't talk about that in a graveyard. It feels wrong on consecrated ground. Here lieth the body of Johann Wallace. Died 1719. Johann's an unusual name for this area. Mary. John had his own headstone and Mary had her own. We shall hit those jokes as we get round the corner and I go through the gate. And this is a double-sider. 1850. Another double-sider. John Berman. A lot of these names are still local names. H. That's an H. Yes, sticky. You heard. Erected in the memory of John Lawson of Brampton, who died July 15th, 1828. Also, (1820), an another baby that died in infancy. Bless them. I have another war grave. Andrew Robert Sutcliffe, Royal Air Force, 23rd of February 1940, age 26. Beloved second son of Walter and Muriel Sutcliffe. Thank you for your service. It's a newer one, that's 1950s. Right, to the older. In a sec, I can read this one. Here lies the body of Mary Relict. Now, Relict, I take it, is widow of John Hetherington, who died July 23rd, 1872, age 82. I mean, that is a huge age for that time. Huge age. Nessie, what you up to? Nessie, Nessie, Nessie. David Palmer of Geltbridge, who died age 75 in 1849. Don't fall down the wall and say bad words. This is the oldest one, 1686. Oh no! Ooh, that was a bit creepy. It did that there. Hang on. So it's less of a bag and it's more a wrap now. Are you impressed by my use of language? Because I am. William Atkinson Glover, 1686. And look at the coat of arms on there. Beautiful. Bag. Please don't do it to me. Absolutely beautiful. Vive ut vivas. Here lies the body of William Burrough. Now I've got a lot of Burroughs and this one is one of my favourites. We'll have John Burrough in 1820, but this one. Here lieth, into the memory of Charles Burrough, Esquire. So we've got the Old English F for an S. Master Commander in the Royal Navy, Great Britain, who died 13th of July 1810, aged 57. In the battle between the British and the Dutch fleet off Camperdown, October 1797, he was first lieutenant on board the Russell of 71 guns, which bore to distinguished a part in the glorious victory. Also his son, who died in 1808, age 5. Look at that, how pretty is that? Oh, but Daisy, it might be. Try really hard not to say anything that I shouldn't do. 1856, that's an unusual one. A different local mason, by the look of that one. 1797. Margaret, wife of Richard, who died 25th of Feb 1797, age 73. I mean, that's a huge age. The church is the old vicarage. The church, the farmhouse, 1856. Go around that one because we don't really do that well. Oh, cool, Zed. So I haven't really seen much definite Royal masonry on this side. Robert and Anne Halliburton, 1828, age 15 months. Bless them. $1900. Okay, I think we'll have a priest. 1812, age 50. 1815. Aged 57 years. And the altar is just on this side. I'll take you around the other side of the church. I don't know if you can see, but look at that wall. See how much it's bowed out? The drain pipe's straight, but the wall is not really bowed out. Nessie. Now this porch was an added on, and it was a mortuary. That was in the 1800s. And you've still got the bell on the main body of the church. There's a lot of bats living here, and if I get the keys, I clean it out for the lady that is custodian. I'll have the bell. It's beautiful oak doors. It's still used, there's still services here. Me. I absolutely love those sculptures that Zed does. They're beautiful. 1851. We'll have a lot of priests in this part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a newer grave, so we won't go there. Oh, it's covered in flies. Makes me want to go nowhere near it. 1857. The butcher, William Bell. Now there's still a Bell family that are butchers here. 1850, age 49. His wife, 1865. Their sons of the above died in infancy. Their daughter, who died age 50. Mary Ann, 1922 from 1931. Daisy. 1883, like his is so fresh. I presume there'll be some unmarked graves in this back corner. It's never been touched. Tennis. Bluebells. In a patch of nettles. That wind really is getting up. Erected. 1816. Yeah, the masonry on this side, I can't quite pick up any Roman remains. I found at the Victorian dump, there's pieces on here though that I do wonder, just through the facing of the stone, a volunteer, army volunteer button from the late 1800s. If you don't know Jamie, check him out. Blistering Barnacles is Jamie. See, these ones, the facing on them is very different. And you have ones like that. It does make me wonder which are Roman. Oh, it's very damp on there. Why is that so damp? But again, this is the older part of the building. Didn't notice that one had writing on the back. Can we see what it is? Here lies the body of Elizabeth, the wife of John Miles, who died April 1819. There's a few more over here, pretty ones that we skipped. (1715). Here lies the body of John Atkinson. Now again, the masons at the time just didn't think they just started tapping those hammers and chisels and kept on going. The body of John Atkinson. And they do that a lot. Some of them have still got the lines that they used to keep their lettering straight. They haven't rubbed them out. 1828, 1821. Now, once this old, and the masonry is really, really fresh, and then you get other ones that it's just rotted away. This piece has just come away. It can do. Grumpy fella, how you doing? Grumpy fella, I thought you had a wrench. Hang on. There, you've got a wrench. That looks out onto the Peak District. Peak District, the Pennines. Why have I got the Peak District in my head? There was a huge fire over this way. Along the back from here is where I felt that smoke that turned into an angel. We'll be going up those hills soon. Got some other people coming to have a nose around it, taking photos. And it's such a shame the bottom's fallen off that. So, in memory of So in memory of Lowingham. Lowingham, and is that Had? H-A-D, not Hab. H-B-B. Painter. And glazier of Brampton, who died May the 11th, 1849, aged 56. Also William Hall, painter, the beloved son of the above, who died in Carlisle, 1864, aged 18 and 7 months. Lowingham Hall, interesting name. Nessie, you're going to get me into bother in a graveyard. Another one, Isaac Hall, glazier, so a family business glazers, who died January 1843. Sarah, his wife, 1838. John, 1850. Mary, 1880. Right, as I have the memory of a goldfish, so we have Lowingham Hall. He's not mentioned on there. And William, what date was he, did I say? 1849. So, were they brothers? He died in 1843. Does it say how old he was? 50. What we're guessing on that? 36. I think that's a 3. Yes, we'll say 3. So he died, he was 36. And this guy was 72. So he's possibly cousin. His uncle, possibly. It's too early to be thinking. Raven. I'm 50 this year, how bad's that? Here lies the body of Mary Relict. This is one of those ones where they haven't quite rubbed out those lines. Let's see if I can see further down, a better way. That they used to keep their lettering straight, but fail miserably. Who are you? Here lies the bodies of John and Mary Brown of Newmont. That's actually a trout farm now. August 11th, 1775, age 51. John, February 21st, 1776, age 60. Also John and Anne, son and daughter of the above, who died 30th. Right, we're going to be playing guessing games. Died, where are you? Died October the 30th, 1778. Oh, that must have been a virulent disease at the time for that family to all go. Stormy Wind, how are you doing? How you doing, Stormy? There's the cows that we almost had to walk through. But I was safe, we've done a big lap. 1828. I was here last year and oh my heart nearly fell out of my mouth. And there was a pheasant on the ground up this end. Bad idea, love, how are you doing? 1808, the Bluebell Inn. I wonder where the Bluebell Inn was. Age 3 and 11 months, bless them. And it was sat under the tree in the long grass on this side, and he waited to fly up under my feet. Oh my word, my heart. I nearly said very, 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 very bad words. In fact, I'm quite proud of myself. I didn't, because it was a very near thing. Yeah, it was just over here. I've got a lot of primroses. Pretty little primroses. And nothing sticky on this bit. Oh yes, we'll have sticky. Sticky's under the tree. 7:55. Beltingham. Anyone know where Beltingham is? 1864. 1885. 1913. 1910. That's a local family name as well. Erected by subscription. Erected by subscription. How's things, crazy? I don't think I was talking to them. Those people are just there. All I can hear are chaffinches driving me mad. 1882. Angela, we'll just nip back to the pottery headstone. Good thinking. And I can't believe I keep missing this. We've got a sundial. We'll have a sundial in this one. And it's true. If we had the sun out, we'd be able to say, so we've got an angel. Such a pretty dial. We tested it last time we were here. And it is old too. I don't know if we've got the date down there. We had a date on it. I can't quite see it. Right, let's hit the Pottery Beauty. Ooh, I nearly tripped. That was so close. People have been rubbing at them, and it's a surefire way to lose the front of the headstones. 1874. Yeah, Baker. And there it is.